Welcome in, Cancers. My name is Maria at Indigo Earth. I'm here to do a general reading for you, our water sign Cancer. Good to have you here. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. I also want to welcome in your cross-watchers. Cross-watchers, you are here to find out what's going on with your Cancer. Therefore, some of this message could be for you as well. So feel free to swap around the characters as need be. Energies do go both ways, so interpret the meaning or the direction of the messages as it relates to your personal situation. And the messages coming through for you, Cancer, should reflect some aspect of your current situation, although it does not have to reflect the whole thing. Or it could just, confirm an inner knowing. So take what fits. If it doesn't fit, you don't have to try to make it fit. It just might mean that the reading is meant for somebody else this week. But for those of you that this does resonate with, I will have an extended at the end of this reading. The link to that is in the description box below, and I'm going to dive deeper into the messages coming through by exploring the zodiac signs that show up in your reading. And those zodiac signs are about personal connections as well as an intimate relationship or relationships. So just keep that with you as we get started. And let's dive into this. This is for Cancer. Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. Messages for those watching, please. Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. All right, so overall energetic theme for the reading, we have the Three of Wands. Wow, new pathway. Something's, oh no, that's not the Three of Wands. Sorry, new deck, getting used to it. That's a Nine of Wands. Okay, well that changes it a little bit. Being seasoned, being very well seasoned. Could have your guard up a little bit here on something. You've persevered through something now, and it's kind of like maybe taking its toll a little bit. But let's see what's going on. Let's find out what the situation is. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Magician. This could have something to do with friends. Could have something to do with trust, loyalty. Maybe you felt a little bit like you were being tricked, or maybe it's the fact that you've been a trusting friend. And maybe you feel like maybe you're aware of some of the characteristics, behaviors, something like that has to do with your friends. Maybe you feel a little bit like you got tricked or manipulated here in some way. But we'll get some clarity on that. So why is this happening? That could be why your guard is up here. Why is this happening? We have the Four of Wands. We have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Cups. Well, I think that you've been these friends have been around for quite a while here. For some of you, maybe, there was somebody getting married. Maybe you were, in the wedding, so to speak. Maybe there was a commitment or engagement or something like that. I don't know. I mean, it seems to be somebody was working really hard here, or somebody was really focused on kind of the whirlwind romance of it all. Kind of caught up in all the, the fanfare of everything a little bit. I think you might be aware that maybe it's a friend or somebody that this is going on, or there could be just, a little bit too much focus on the commitment or the engagement and not enough on life, so to speak. Maybe you're holding back a little bit here, but we'll get some clarity on this. Maybe you're kind of feeling like you're not being included as much as you would like to be. And maybe you feel like this person owes you an apology because you've been with this person for a really, really long time. Maybe you've been friends with this person for a really, really long time. So let's see what are the probabilities here. How's this going to play out? We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And we have the King of Cups. Well, I mean, you know, I think you're secure enough in yourself because we got the Queen of Pentacles here and the Nine of Pentacles here. You're secure enough in yourself that regardless of whatever is kind of confusing you here, there's still a deep devotion and love to this person. You know, maybe this is a little bit of a test on the relationship. So this could be situational, this could be relational. But there's some kind of celebration coming through here. You know, maybe a little bit, you know, this is just coming up, but, you know, maybe you're watching friends, relatives, other people get engaged and, you know, kind of go through that whole process of the life-changing events. You know, maybe you're kind of wondering why you've been pretty, you know, stable here in your life. You've been kind, considerate, compassionate. You've been there. You've been loyal. You've been devoted. You've worked hard, and why isn't your romance coming in? But I don't think it's something that's like gonna, you know, it could be confusing, but you're solid. You're solid in yourself here. So let's find out what this Three of Cups is. Who are the players here? What's this Three of Cups? We have the Queen of Swords, so it could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We have the Star, and we have Judgment. Well, Judgment is kind of like a life-changing event here. I mean, maybe you heard somebody talking or somebody was talking about, or maybe somebody went from a Queen of Swords to like the King of Cups here through a transition or some, you know, somebody's hopes and dreams are coming through here. Maybe you heard it from a friend or maybe it's one of your friends. But somebody was very clear on what they wanted. They were very clear on what they wanted, and it came in. Like it came in for them. So what are you feeling tricked about? Or what is the Magician? Clarify the Magician here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. I know I keep hearing, where's mine? Where's mine? Where's mine? We have the Four of Cups. And we have the King of Swords. Well, I mean, you know, it's like somebody's making something happen here for their life. And I think you kind of feel like you're kind of seeing things manifest for other people. And it seems to be taking you a really, really long time. Not taking you, but the process, Knight of Pentacles, the process seems to be taking a really long time here. Maybe what has shown up isn't something that you really wanted. You know, maybe it's, you know, maybe you're getting a little bit judgy, a little bit like, you know, because you got the Queen of Swords here and the King of Swords here. Maybe you're getting a little bit judgmental about this, or maybe you're getting a little bit kind of feeling jilted, perhaps, in this situation because you're trying to manifest, you know, you're a good person, Queen of Pentacles. You're a good person. So, you know, maybe it's people that you see that are very straight shooters. Maybe not a whole lot of kindness, maybe not a whole lot of passion, but just kind of like very witty. And they're getting what they want in life. Things are happening for them. So let's find out what this Four of Wands is then. clarify the Four of Wands for our Cancers. We have the Three of Swords, we have the Two of Swords, and we have the Six of Cups. Well, I think there's some things from the past here that are kind of like, okay, so for some of you, this could be somebody that wants a second chance here. This could be somebody that wants a second chance. I think that maybe they're thinking about the good times, celebration, right? They're thinking about the good times. Their hope is to come back in, because I see somebody wanting to come back in here. Maybe there's been a period of time that has gone by, and you haven't heard hide nor hair from this person, and all of a sudden it's like, they're popping up. And I think, this person, maybe they want to take things slow. They might want a commitment here. They might be saying they're working very hard, but there seems to be something here blocking this, because, there's some difficult conversations that need to be had, and there's some difficult choices that need to be made here. So that's kind of for another slew of you going through this. But I think for others of you, I think, you see the genuineness and the happiness and the kindness of people who are, maybe you feel like they're not as kind as you. Maybe they're more, I was going to say it, bitchy, or kind of like cutthroat, and they're getting what they want. And it's kind of like, you're feeling like you're being blocked here. Three of Swords and the Two of Swords. I mean, it's hurting your feelings. So let's find out what this Eight of Pentacles is. What are you focused on here? Feeling a sense of wanting to belong, or, be able to master something, manifest that which you want. So clarify the Eight of Pentacles here for our Cancers. We have the Emperor. I saw that. I'm going to take it. We have the Tower. And we have the Seven of Cups. So it seems to me like you put a lot of time and effort into something. Everything that you've, really mastered or tried to put time and effort into, like you're doing everything the way that it is supposed to be done, by the book. And it just doesn't seem to work out for you, maybe the way it works out for everybody else. And you're kind of confused on this. Like, what's the magic number here? What seems to be the, what card do I play that's going to, like, take the game to the end, so to speak? And for others of you, you might be feeling like you're being really pushed or coerced here into maybe a situation or a commitment that you're just not ready for yet. Or you're just, it's like it has not had time to resolve in a sense. It hasn't had time to, like, the work really hasn't been put in, so to speak. So let's find out what the Knight of Cups is. Clarify the Knight of Cups. We have the Tower, we have the Eight of Wands, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. So as fast as it comes in, it ends, right? if this is somebody coming back in from the past. Like, I don't know, it's like hurrying up and trying to rush the process here. Or, like hurrying the work that needs to be put in. Like, it has not had time to have the work put in to show favor that things are being different. I think you feel like you're being a little bit trickstered here. Like somebody's, pulling the wool over your eyes. And for others of you that are having difficulty here with trying to manifest what it is you want in your life, maybe there's been a few romances that have come through, but they just didn't seem to work out. As fast as they came in is as fast as they left. So you're wondering, what the heck is going on here? What's the problem? I think you're getting seasoned, Cancers. I think you're getting seasoned, that's all. Could have some past grudges too as well. Or could be past grudges holding you up here. But let's see what's going to happen here. What are the probabilities? Because we got the King of Cups coming in. Maybe you're going to meet a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. I don't know. But let's see what this Seven of Pentacles is. This is a process. It's taking time. It's like planting seeds for your future. It can't be rushed. Like things have to grow. They have to mature. I think it was Abraham Hicks. Esther Hicks was talking about, you plant the corn and then you go to where you planted the corn and you check on it, you water it, and then you start banging on it and you're like, what's wrong with you? Why aren't you growing? I've been sitting here nurturing and watering you for 15 minutes. Where are you? It kind of seems to be like that's what this is. But for the Seven of Pentacles, hurry up and wait. The Chariot. We have the Nine of Pentacles, and we have the Seven of Swords. So I think what this is saying is, just really work on yourself. Because moving too fast, that's a warning signal. Seven of Swords. I don't know at this point that anything's kind of manifested itself for longevity here to have been kind of, deceitful or deceptive. But this is really about working on yourself. Because if you move too fast here, you're rushing the process. And this is, kind of a warning for you. For those of you that, somebody's coming back in here. For those of you that are kind of like watching your friends get everything they want and yours aren't sticking, I think what this is saying is this is going to take time. It's a process. Focus on yourself so that you don't go down the wrong path here, that you're not going to miss any, where you're at is where you need to be right now. And where everybody else is at is where they need to be, because we don't know what's coming down the line. So let's see what the Nine of Pentacles is, because here you got the Nine of Pentacles here, and right next to it is the Nine of Pentacles here. So this is just about being comfortable in your own skin, being content with where you are at this point. Maybe sharing in other people's happiness with them. We have the Six of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Knight of Swords. So, things are going to pick up speed here very soon. You are coming out on the other end of this. You are. For those of you that are going through somebody coming back, I think you're right. I think they're trying to rush you so you don't have time to think about anything. Right? Because you got the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords here. Like somebody is like pushing the process through quickly, trying to get to the end result. Six of Wands, right? Overcoming this, winning, victory. And that's not the focus here. Be careful that somebody's not trying to like win, because you got the Knight of Swords here and you got the Knight of Wands, and that's like really trying to push things forward. You know, stay in your contentedness, stay in your feeling good about yourself. Like it looks like somebody else doesn't need to be added to the mix right now for you, because you're working through some of your own stuff here, whatever that is. So let's see what the King of Cups is. I mean, this to me seems like being overly saturated in, you know, communication and, you know, pushing things, moving things forward, trying to get things moving. So let's see what the King of Cups is here. Trying to rush the process. I want to come up on the other side already so I can look good, so I can feel content, so I can keep up with everybody else, all my friends that are going through all these changes. So clarify the King of Cups for us, for our Cancers, please. You got the King of Swords, the King of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. I think that, you know, making these types of judgment calls on noticing everything outside of yourself or what's going on around you is just going to cause conflict within you and cause you to detach emotionally from life. You start to get bitter. You start to feel like you're being, you know, it's not fair. It's not right. Things are unjust. It's not, you know what I mean? And then you start becoming a little bit more judgmental, and you start, you know, why isn't this happening for me? Why isn't this happening for me? Why isn't this happening for me? Why does everybody else get this and I don't get it? Because you got the King of Swords in here twice. You know, making judgment calls. Why am I not manifesting what I want? And I think for those of you that have somebody coming back in here, you know, I think at the first sign of any kind of judgment or conflict, or where you really have to work through something, somebody's going to go somebody again. Eight of Cups, right? Somebody's going to, if they don't get their way, which is really immature, somebody's going to walk away here. If they're not going to get what they want here, and they're not going to be victorious or come through like, you know, their doesn't stink, they're going to walk away. They're just going to walk away emotionally. Give me one more on this walking away, because that seems really like immature. Yeah, selfish. Refusing to see somebody else's side, point of view. So whoever this person is, just selfishness. If there's not something in it for them, they're going to walk away. And just can't seem to like reverse the trend of, they can't put themselves in somebody else's shoes. They're just kind of stuck. Who they are is who they are. Who they were is who they will continue to be. Put it like that. Where you're going is different. You are building, you know, you're reinventing yourself, so to speak. And it doesn't have to come from somebody else. And so that's probably what this Nine of Wands is, right? There might be some grudges. There might be some, you know, walls built up here. But that's part of the process. Like, where you are is exactly where you need to be. And it's okay that you're here and somebody else is over here. Just be you and do you. So let's see who is showing up here. I've got Aquarius. I've got Scorpio. I've got Gemini and Virgo showing up. If you're dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo, I got Scorpio showing up. I got Aries showing up. I got Scorpio showing up again. I've got Cancer coming in if you're dealing with a Cancer. And I got Pisces showing up if you're dealing with a Pisces. So I'm going to look at those in the extended. We're going to find out more about what their intentions are. Let's pull an oracle card for you. Let's pull an oracle card in love too. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And let's get one from Gaia. No, too many. We have the tree of life. There's fertility, there's creativity, there's destiny, and then there's magical blessings. So this is just the cycle. It's just a cycle, you know. There's fertility. Right now is the growing season because you have the Seven of Pentacles coming through here, right? It's the growing season. Things have to come up. Creativity. But your destiny is on its way. Your destiny is on its way here for you. Give me one more, please. Zen Garden. Work on your inner sanctuary here. Free yourself from the outside stuff, Cancer. Free yourself from all this busyness and this noise going on. No, you know, this is fertility. Things are going to start growing for you. There's creativity. You're the magician, right? There's destiny. Here you go, judgment. And there's blessings coming in. Here you go, King of Cups. So inner sanctuary is where you need to be right now. So that's what I have for you this week, Cancer. I hope this helped. And until next time, oh, for those of you going on, the link to the extended is in the description box below. And until next time, Grand Rising, my friends.